watching TV. If you want to watch TV, either over-the-air stations or a DVD, we've got a whole stack of DVDs I think that we're leaving here for you guys. They are behind, underneath this pile of stuff. There's a bunch of them in there. Please feel free to make yourself at home with them. So again, if you're out boondocking, you don't have your plug-in, your shore power, or don't want to run the generator, this is a good opportunity to actually use the inverter. TV doesn't use much power, so we're going to need to turn the inverter on first step. And the first step of turning the inverter on is, that's right, making sure the back switch is off. So we're going to go back there now, pause it. Okay, I'll verify that the bottom switch is off, as it explains right there. I'm going to turn the inverter on. Green light comes on. Heard the beep, that means the power's on. Next we can turn the television on. The television can be turned on from the power button right here or via the remote control. So I'll use this button here since I'm here. You'll see on this side of the TV there's that little blue light comes on instead of being red. When it's red, it's off, obviously. And now the TV comes on, takes a few seconds, and you'll see there's the blue screen. There's nothing plugged into it right now as far as a signal source, but this guy here, if you just plug your DVD into there, it will automatically start playing. And the one thing I do want to mention about this, again, if you're watching a DVD, you need to make sure that your TV is set to be HDMI 2 on this TV, and use the remote control, the Secchi remote control here, and you go to the source button, right there where my thumb is, TV, and HDMI 2. So the choices for this TV to work out here are HDMI 2 or TV. If you come to TV, these are pre-programmed stations, so there's nothing here. If you want to actually do a search on whatever stations are available, we will do that. In fact, I'll do it right now. Come to the menu button, which is this one on the remote control. Press on menu, scroll across to channel, come down to auto scan, press OK, start scan. Now it's going to scan over the air for any channels that it finds and store those in memory. So we'll just let that do its thing. Again, if you want to change your and watch a DVD, you'll change your source button on the remote control to be HDMI 2. The outside television, I'm not sure you'll be watching TV outside, is exactly the same, except for the video is going to be HDMI 1, and in the bedroom it's also HDMI 1. If you do a channel scan, you need to do each TV individually. They don't learn from each other. So we're partially through, most of the way through the actual channel scan. We've scanned 60 channels. Have not found anything over the air, so it's probably going to be somewhat unlikely that we have anything. We're out here in the middle of nowhere, so that is not unexpected. Right above the TV is a little white king something that actually controls the direction of the antenna. So if your station's coming in kind of poorly, maybe staticky or snowy or anything, you can give that a little bit of a return. Change a little rotation. In order to change it, there's a little thumb button here, and you just turn it, and it only goes, doesn't go 360 degrees around. You see it comes here and stops. That way, hopefully you see a little arrow pointing forward, or put it back the way it was. And you normally want to leave this thing going straight so that it is wind aerodynamic on the roof. 0 channels are memorized. Again, no surprise.